Hi, I'm Walter Emerson, and welcome to Tales of Great Minds. Today, I'm going to tell you about a man who became a billionaire at 29, appeared on the cover of Forbes, rubbed shoulders with presidents and celebrities, and ended up in prison for 25 years. This is the story of Sam Bankman-Fried, a story about how genius without morals becomes a disaster. A cautionary tale about what happens when ambition turns into greed. So grab your coffee, sit back, let me tell you how one of the smartest people in finance became one of its biggest criminals. Sam Bankman-Fried was born in 1992 into a family of Stanford law professors. From an early age, it was clear he was brilliant. He graduated from MIT with a degree in physics and immediately landed a job at Jane Street Capital, one of the most prestigious trading firms on Wall Street. Curiosity, intrigue, but Sam wasn't satisfied with just being rich. He wanted to be really rich and fast. In 2017, he discovered something fascinating. Bitcoin was trading at different prices on different exchanges all around the world. In the end of that, Bitcoin might cost $10,000, but in South Korea, $13,000. $13,000 is what traders call arbitrage, buying low in one place and selling high in another. It sounds simple, but Sam turned that simple idea into a money-printing machine. In 2017, Sam founded Alameda Research, a cryptocurrency trading firm. The famous kimchi premium made him millions. He would buy Bitcoin in the US and sell it in South Korea for 30% more, day after day, month after month. In the first year alone, Alameda made hundreds of millions of dollars. Sam was becoming incredibly wealthy, incredibly fast. But here's where things get interesting. Sam wasn't your typical Wall Street guy. He slept only 4 hours a night, played League of Legends during investor meetings, and wore shorts and t-shirts everywhere, even to meetings with billionaires. He called himself an effective altruist, someone who makes as much money as possible to give it all away to charity. Noble idea, right? Well, we'll come back to that. In 2019, Sam launched FTX, a cryptocurrency exchange. And this is where he became a superstar. FTX grew explosively. By 2021, the company was valued at $32 billion. Sam's personal net worth? $26 billion. He was one of the richest people under 30 in the world. He bought naming rights to the Miami Heat Arena for $135 million. He appeared in Super Bowl commercials with Larry David. He met with Bill Clinton, Tony Blair, and former prime ministers. He lived in the $40 million penthouse in the Bahamas with 10 of his employees. Yes, his employees lived with him. Everyone loved Sam. And media called him the good guy of crypto. Investors trusted him. Politicians took his donations. He was living the dream, or so it seemed. Let's talk about those red flags everyone ignored. First, Sam preached effective altruism. Donate everything to charity. But he bought $300 million worth of real estate in the Bahamas. He threw lavish parties. His lifestyle was very expensive. Second, FTX had no proper accounting system. A multi-billion-dollar company tracked money in Google spreadsheets. Yes, really. Third, he was playing League of Legends during board meetings. Some found it quirky, others should have found it concerning. But here's the real problem. Behind the scenes, something very illegal was happening. Remember Alameda Research? Sam's trading firm. Well, it turns out Alameda was using FTX customer money to make risky trades. Let me say that again. That customer deposits, your money, off you used FTX, were being secretly transferred to Alameda to gamble on crypto trades. $8 billion of customer money just disappeared. Sam created a secret backdoor in FTX's code that allowed Alameda to borrow unlimited amounts without anyone noticing. He falsified balance sheets. He showed fake numbers to investors and auditors. He even gave himself billions in loans using his own company's tokens as collateral. It was a house of cards. And houses of cards always fall. November 2nd, 2022. A news article from CoinDesk revealed that Alameda's balance sheet was concerning. Very concerning. Customers started asking questions. Then they started withdrawing their money, all at once. In just 3 days, FTX went from a $32 billion company to bankrupt. 3 days. Sam tried to raise emergency funding. He begged other crypto companies for help. He even tried to get Binance, his competitor, to buy FTX. Nothing worked. The money was gone. On November 11th, FTX filed for bankruptcy. And Sam? He was arrested in the Bahamas 1 month later, trying to flee.
When investigators dug into FTX, they found a complete disaster. No proper bookkeeping, money tracked in spreadsheets, billions missing, and everyone at the top knew about it. Sam's girlfriend, Caroline Ellison, was CEO of Alameda. She testified that Sam directed her to commit fraud. His inner circle, his college friends who ran the company, they all knew. But here's what made it even worse. Sam had donated over $40 million to U.S. politicians. He was the second largest donor to the Democratic Party, after George Soros. He wasn't just building a crypto empire. He was buying influence in Washington. The trial began in October 2023, and it was brutal. His former friends testified against him. Caroline, his ex-girlfriend, told everything. The evidence was overwhelming. Sam's defense? "I didn't think it was illegal." Can you imagine? A Stanford-educated genius claiming he didn't know stealing $8 billion was illegal. The jury didn't buy it. On November 2, 2023, Sam Bankman-Fried was found guilty on all 7 counts. Wire fraud, conspiracy to commit fraud, money laundering, and more. And sentence? 25 years in federal prison. He's 32 years old. He'll be 57 when he gets out. Thousands of customers lost their life savings. Some lost millions. Others lost everything. So what went wrong for this genius with an IQ of 160? Lesson 1. Intelligence does not equal success. Sam was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But genius without ethics? That's just a ticking time bomb. Real success isn't built on deception. It's built on trust. And once you lose trust, you lose everything. Lesson 2. Image versus reality. Sam created this persona of the good billionaire, the quirky genius who sleeps on a beanbag and gives away his fortune. People bought it. Investors, celebrities, politicians. They all believed the story. But behind the curtain, chaos, fraud, lies. Their lesson: judge people by their actions and not their words. Verify, don't just trust. Lesson 3. Greed destroys empires. Sam had everything. He was already a billionaire. He could have built a legitimate, sustainable business. But he wanted more. He got greedy. He took insane risks with other people's money. And greed? Greed always catches up with you. Here's the thing about success, my friends. Real success isn't about how fast you get rich. It's not about your net worth or your Instagram followers. It's about whether you can sleep peacefully at night, knowing you didn't destroy lives on your way to the top. Sam Bankman-Fried had the world at his feet, and he threw it all away because he thought he was smarter than everyone else. He thought the rules didn't apply to him, but they did. They always do. So remember, build something real, build something honest, build something you can be proud of. Because empires built on lies, they always crumble. Thanks for watching Tales of Great Minds. If you enjoyed this story, hit that subscribe button. We have many more stories coming, some inspiring, some cautionary. Leave a comment. What do you think Sam's biggest mistake was? Next time, stay curious, stay honest, and keep building great things. See you in the next one.